What's up, guys? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time. This is my channel, Pixie Dust and Spirit Alchemy, where we talk about all sorts of things: strange, taboo, mystical, magical, supernatural, paranormal, occult, taboo, stuff like that. So guys, today's video, lately I've had a lot of questions, or I get a lot of questions, not just lately, but really in the time that I have been making YouTube videos. Every now and then I get the question from people who apparently don't seem to understand how magic works, which is okay. And that question is, you practice magic, why aren't you rich? Or why haven't you become a billionaire? Why are you not on vacation in, this exotic country right now? So I'm here to answer that question today. In a video, because I have responded to it at times in the comments when I get comments such as these, but I am here today to talk about why money magic doesn't make you instantly rich. So let's get started. So I just want to point out, first of all, that the money magic that I share with you guys on this channel and the money magic that I practice, none of the books, none of the titles of the books, none of the rituals that I've personally done are geared towards making someone instantly rich. Whether it's magical cash book, whether it's wealth magic, whether it's magical riches, whether it's 7 occult money rituals or financial rituals, whatever the book may be, none of the books that I've personally worked with say that this will make you instantly rich. If it did, I personally probably wouldn't trust it, because I feel like the odds of becoming instantly rich with magic are the same as the odds of winning the lottery. The way that magic works, especially when it comes to money magic, and the way that the books work that I have worked with, are geared towards creating a mindset and therefore a lifestyle of wealth, of sustainable wealth. Now, with any of these money magic books, the results are going to be relative to the magician's situation at the time. So if I'm in poverty and I'm doing money magic, the supernatural forces at play have our life story essentially to deal with. The surroundings and the narrative of life that surrounds us at the time, that's what they have to work with in order to bring about whatever level of finances or money or wealth we are asking for. Now, if I am in poverty and perhaps I invent this really great invention and I go on Shark Tank or something and I'm offered $1 million for this invention, and I've done some magic along the way, to bring into this money, then that is the magic using an opportunity to provide the wealth that we are asking for if we were asking for $1 million. A lot of the time, if we're in a poor, or middle class situation, not everyone has that door close by or available that could potentially bring them billions of dollars or whatever. It doesn't even have to be billions, but just make you rich overnight. There are some rituals in magical riches that are geared towards increasing, I believe, your luck, gambling or something. So, there are rituals that you could use if you're trying to win the lottery, but there's no ritual or spirit that's going to just bring you, money overnight. I mean, perhaps in some rare scenario that could happen, but what these books do, especially books like Wealth Magic, they're geared towards instilling and creating a foundation of what it means to be wealthy within the user, within the magician. A lot of the times, if somebody of any class won the lottery, or, got a bunch of money just overnight, I would say 90%, if not more, percentage of people do not know how to manage their money responsibly. And so that money that came in the blink of an eye could just as easily be gone in the blink of an eye. Because we haven't been taught, and we don't know the strategy, the discipline, the responsibility. We don't have the intelligence, the knowledge of how to make our money last, of how to make our money work for us. No, it's like a dopamine hit. We get a bunch of money and then we'd spend a bunch of money, myself included. I mean, if I won the lottery today or tomorrow, I'm learning, but I don't necessarily yet have expert financial management abilities to make the best use of my money. That's not to say I would spend it right away with what I've learned along the way, but I'm still learning. And so when I get questions like, why aren't you rich? Why do you practice magic and you're not? How do you practice magic and you're not rich yet? Well, first of all, I'm not doing magic to make me instantly rich. I've never once said that I am doing that. But the magic that I do and talk about on here is more sustainable than that, more fulfilling than that. I'm not looking to get instantly rich. I'm looking to build a life of wealth, to live a wealthy lifestyle, and most importantly, have a wealthy mindset and think like a wealthy person, because that will then attract that life of wealth on the outside once it has been alchemized on the inside and shifting my beliefs from a lack mindset or scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance, to a mindset that I deserve and that I expect abundance and peace and prosperity. And aligning me with people in my life who can help me to grow on that path and who I can equally help on their path of wealth. So that therefore, it is more of a lifelong result. And maybe someday, in 10 years or less or more, I will be quote unquote rich. But it's important for me to point out too, I have several videos on this, and I'll keep making more as time evolves. How my life has changed years after doing books like Wealth Magic for the first time. I have these videos out there to share with people the leveling up, so to speak, that has happened. How I have grown. And how I am still growing. The place that I am at right now, the narrative that I have rewritten for myself, the beliefs that I think about money and wealth and finances right now, compared to when I started any magic 6 years ago, are completely different. I didn't know the first thing about what it meant to be wealthy. I didn't know how to manage my money, I didn't know any of that. And wealth is relative. Am I rich? Am I on vacation every weekend in exotic locations? No. But I live comfortably. All my needs are met. I have a car to drive. I have a house I live in. I have the luxury of eating 3 meals a day. I have technology to be able to make these videos. I am on track with my career. And I have opportunities within reach and abundance that is fulfilling in other ways. And on a path that is steadily increasing my wealth with time. And on that path, I'm learning more about how to live with that wealthy lifestyle and how to grow into the sort of wealth that I want. Am I where I want to be yet? Not necessarily, but I am happy with where I'm at. And compared to where I was in the beginning, it's in a completely different space. I mean, I'll post the link to some of those videos because, I went from having no direction, no car, not living in a place of my own, not being, not a stable job, to all of that changing. And I get questions, especially with like Magickal Cash Book, like why with this book where you're actually asking for a certain amount of money, why aren't you asking for $1 million? Well, maybe I don't want $1 million, first of all, and you might think, well, that's crazy. Why don't you want $1 million? Because I'm smart enough to know that, like, it's near impossible, even with magic, for $1 million to just manifest with my current life story. That's why I start with smaller amounts, maybe $100, maybe $50. I've gone up to $1,000. And I've, over time, been able to manifest that desired amount. I have yet to ask for $1 million, but with each time that I've practiced doing the Magickal Cash Book, asking for smaller amounts and growing with that, I've gotten better and I get what I ask for. And that inclines and allows the magic to keep working and gives me more faith and trust and belief in the magic itself. I am confident that I'll have $1 million one day. I mean, anything is possible, but that is the track that I'm on. But if I had it today, sure, I'd pay off my debts, I'd do some stuff with it, but I don't know how to manage that money completely yet. I don't know how to make my money work for me in the ways that I want to know, but I'm learning. And that is a much more valuable and priceless gift than just receiving $1 million, in my opinion. It is much less superficial, and it benefits us over the course of time. Now, another main reason that we are not getting instantly rich, or maybe that our money magic isn't working at all, and I think this is a big reason, because a lot of people have this expectation that they're going to wave a magic wand and then poof, the magic is just going to work. I mean, in some cases, sure, that works. But magic works better when we take aligned action towards the result that we want to manifest. So if I'm asking for $1 million in some ritual, but I'm not doing a single thing in my day-to-day life, or, not working on some project, not even buying lottery tickets, not doing anything different than just staying in my safety comfort zone, it's not giving the magic anything to work with. I'm not taking any action that could benefit me into actually getting into that situation where I'm receiving X amount of money. Faith in magic and faith in anything without works, without action, is dead. It doesn't happen. They work hand in hand. The magic will work better if we show the magic that we want it to work by taking action, by, maybe writing a bestseller book, or working on a TV series, or something that we can sell for a lot of money, But if we just sit here and wait and expect, we're going to be disappointed. Because we're not giving the magic anything to work with. And for those who maybe watch this video and still don't understand why I'm not rich yet or something, I would just recommend, try it for yourself. And you're setting yourself up for failure if you are asking for a lot of money right off the bat, unless you already have a lot of money, or unless you're in like some deal where you could potentially get a lot of money. But if you're not, then you will probably be severely disappointed when the results don't manifest as you want. Magic can work in amazing ways. Magic can help us to create and manifest the life that we desire. But we have to be smart with it, right? Like, I don't want to just be rich overnight. I want to be rich over the course of a big course of my lifetime. I want to grow in wealth and see abundance in many forms other than just the material and in money. And for some people, money is everything, which money is a lot, but it shifts also our mindset to how, like, I love money, to wanting money, to being someone who attracts money, rather than hating the world for the rich people that are in it and feeling sorry for ourselves that we are not one of them yet. And I say yet, because everybody has an equal chance to get to be one of those rich people. Everybody has a chance to change their life. It goes back to like working smarter, not harder, like work smart with your magic. I mean, I don't necessarily post all the times that I go on vacation or something. I'm not personally, I'm a down-to-earth person. I'm not like out here glamorizing my life when I am traveling, but I have the money to travel now. I have the means to travel now, which 6 years ago, I wasn't going anywhere unless it was with my parents or something. If you're still confused, like, just watch more of my videos on this. And the books will say in the book, regardless of what the book is, whether wealth magic or magical cash book, that everything is relative. They essentially tell you what I'm telling you right now, is to start small and grow. It takes practice. Magic isn't just something that swish, wave of your wand and you get what you want right away. Like, not even in Harry Potter that works. Like, they have to practice, they have to train. And you're not necessarily waving a wand in the magic that I do or that you do. But it takes practice to get better and better. And as you get more and more wealth and accumulate more and more wealth along the way, it has more momentum and more magnetism to attract even more of the same thing over time, to eventually get to the point where it is a completely new scenario. It's the life that you dreamed. And I think it instills humility and character, and also not being able to just wave a wand or do a ritual and immediately get rich. Life just doesn't work that way. I mean, unless you're the rare 1%, but I don't even want to say that, because I have never heard of someone doing a magic ritual without, having some means of achieving or receiving that money already that just gave them all of that. Maybe over time, maybe with practice. But I think the number one thing that people get hung up on with this, especially, which I will stress again, the importance of taking aligned action to achieve your goals, to help the money magic, to continue to grow a life of wealth, whether it's financial affirmations, whether it's working on a creative project, whether it's building a business, whether it's starting a new job, whether it's leaving an old job to, find something better, whether it's following your passion, whatever the case may be, if we're not taking that aligned action, it's not going to work. Period. End of sentence. We have to help the magic to manifest. So guys, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that it's helped some people understand a bit more of what magic is. I mean, it's not just some it's magic, but it works within our reality, within the laws of the universe and the supernatural laws, and it works with what we have to give it to work with. So therefore, it's relative to everyone's situation, everyone's life story. Happy March, you guys. Also, I just want to say thank you for 2,000 subscribers. I know this isn't a super huge channel yet, but we're growing, and that's pretty awesome. And I appreciate every single one of you that is subscribed and that watches my videos and will continue to watch my videos. So I'm not going anywhere. I definitely plan on continuing to make more videos over time. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel so we can keep building the community and get some more interaction and just some more like-minded people sharing their knowledge with each other, sharing knowledge with each other. That's what it's all about. So thank you guys again. Stay kind, stay curious, and until next time, peace.